Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jalen Dawes, of course, and this is Jalen Unplugged. So today we're going to be trading gold once again, and we are just going to go ahead and jump straight on the charts. Let's go. All right, so today gold is looking quite bearish because we were bullish yesterday, but it sold off hard. So let's jump in here. So as you can see, we have bearish market structure because we just broke this low. And we are continuing to drop. Yesterday we were sitting on top of a zone that now we are under. You can see this zone here. We were on top of it and it looked like we were going to reject off of it and continue up. But today we are under that. So we're going to look for sells most likely. See here, yesterday we were sitting on this zone that we're going to reuse. We're going to make it black. And if you drag this over, you can see that it was a point of interest. Come on, whatever. You can see it was a point of interest, and we are sitting under it now, not on top of it. So we would try to use this as a zone to push off of to go down. Let's go back to the hour real quick. And the only other zone that we truly have is this here for our supply. It's kind of ugly, but it's gonna work. Kind of ugly, but we bounced here, came up, bounced again, came back up. So this will be our zone that we would use for our supply, and probably going to target this gap here coming off, and it looks like it's making our setup right now. So this would be our setup that we would take today, literally. That's crazy. All right. So this here with our stop loss here, and it looks like we can go heavier on our contracts. And aiming, yeah, we could get a crazy risk to reward today. I want to go a little higher. Just a little higher. 1 to 3 is here. Not really on. There we go. I'd rather it a little lower than the thing so we get our accurate risk to reward. Alright, so our 1 to 3 is here. That means our TP is 1900. But obviously, if we pass 1 to 3 and we continue to drop, I'm going to just move our stops to 1 to 3 and catch the rest of the move. But we shall see what actually happens at market open, because we have an hour. It's 11. It's 6:49 and market opens at 8. So we have a little bit more than an hour to wait. So we're just going to come back and see if our setup is still here at 8. But I would definitely like to take this setup here because it's the highest gap and it is sitting pretty at this very moment. And I don't see any gaps higher than where we are, but we normally wouldn't do this anyway. But yesterday, boy, yesterday was a rough one. But see, as you can see here, yesterday we were using this zone as our help to come up, but that zone messed us over in the long run because it ended up tapping this gap here, which is weird because it already filled it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, but it still came back up once again to fill it again and then dropped. And when it dropped, it rejected our gap one, two times, and then just fell straight down. But it is what it is. Can't be upset about it. But yeah, yesterday's loss was kind of shocking, not gonna lie. Definitely should have been a dub yesterday, especially after coming off of this zone. And it didn't touch the other zone, which would be up here, because that's the highest point. But I don't know. It took us out because we came down, shot up, and then we started rejecting once we got all the way up here, and we're nowhere near that on this side. And there's even a gap up here that didn't get filled. So I really, truly believed that it would be coming up to fill higher, but it didn't. But it is what it is. So today we're going to be looking to take out these buyers down here. So we're just going to wait for that to happen, and we'll see what we get. So we'll be back. Okay, so market opens in the next couple minutes. So let's get our limit ready. Our stop loss right above. And TP. The most we can make is 2,500, so we'll put it right there. Alright, so let's see what happens. I think we're just going to go ahead and set the limit. And we're just going to wait and see how the market moves. If we need to, we'll just close it out. We'll take the limit off. But for now, we'll leave it and see what happens. Because I only see one setup at this moment. So I really couldn't imagine a reversal. So I only do see just the one setup. So we shall see what happens. Hi, baby. Okay. Stop loss is 38 ticks. And it's leaving a gap here, so I would like to see this get filled with our take profit. But I wanted to also mark my targets so I can have it visually. 1 to 2 aiming right here. And what is this? A little bit less than 1 to 4. 1 to 4 is right here. So I'll put this to 1 to 4. Confirm. Alright. Well, we really can't take that much, so we'll do right there, confirm. Alright. So now let's just see what happens here. It should give us our entry and drop. But market does whatever it wants, so we shall see. Pushing up, and there's no retracement on this candle. Bro. Okay, so it's slowing down. Hold on. TP2. TP3. Come on, bro. It's not letting me. Bro. I'm trying to get the. Bro. There we go. Jeez. TP4. We're just waiting to get entered. Yeah. I'm not thinking break the candle, nothing like that. We don't get entered, we just don't trade today. But it'll be good to see it still play out. It is what it is. How much would we be up right now? Would have been up 1,300 right now. Yeah, instead of watching this whole thing, I think I'm just gonna come back if it gives us an entry. If not, I'll come back once the trade actually plays out, and then we'll just go over it and then close the trade out. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're entered. And we'll be right back once we get some movement, either taking us out or to the downside. We'll be right back. All right, so we're getting a pretty big rejection here. I would like to see it close somewhere down here. What's the 1 minute look like? In 1 minute looks like it just came above a zone, low key. That's crazy. We about to get taken out. It's a wild candle. Yeah, we definitely getting taken out. Damn, boy. Look at that. That is wild, bro. I don't know. Bro, look at that. I mean, we might just wait and see if we get another setup off of that. But I don't know. I might just be done for today. That's a crazy, crazy candle. It gave us a huge rejection and then just kept moving up. So, I don't know. No idea. All right. So, we got cooked today, bro. So, we were getting a good rejection off of the zone at first. And then, for whatever reason, it just flew straight through it. Like, didn't give any cares about what this zone had going on. So, it literally just flew straight through it. But it is what it is. It did bounce off of this minor zone that I had marked. But just because this zone didn't hold any weight for real, I didn't see it actually bouncing off of this zone and flying straight up like it did. I thought it was just coming up to fill this and then continue down. But nah. Came up, into the zone, rejected hard off of it, and then continued up. So it is what it is. Another L. We will just be back tomorrow. Well, no, not tomorrow. On Thursday, we'll be back to trade again. But yeah, so we just got cooked today, chat. It is what it is. Can't do much about it. It is towards the end of the year, so trading is a little shaky towards the end of the year. The market is really, really unpredictable around this time because we got a lot of holidays, and banks on vacation, shit like that. So it is what it is. We'll be back on Thursday to trade again, and yeah. So please like, comment, subscribe. Remember, stay unplugged. Deuces.